Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento. Oni agua te cuenta, baby, agua yo te cuento.
Oh, yes. How can I love someone when you are near you? My baby, oh, darling. How can I love someone when you are near? How can I love someone when you are near? How can I love someone when you are near? I want you to understand our so how can I love someone when you are near? And I will love you to the end of time. How can I love someone when you are near? Oh, my darling. How can I love someone when you are near? How can I love someone when you are near? Oh, baby. How can I love someone when you are near? Oh, baby. I want you close to me.
Perseverance and tolerance. I saw my goals from a distance. Never yet put on resistance. Oh, 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 my myself like a child. They never be with the smile. Always willing to go the extra mile. I take keep on day at a time. Why? Why some people getting excited? Why nobody says it's such a work and doing why? Why some people getting excited? Over the years, it's such a time. Never fight, never fuss. Never be hasty and do things in a rush. You got to work hard as you can. You got to make it be better man. You got to be on this in mind. Make the night before the sunshine. Just a secret you shall find. Oh, why?
The producer of King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station. Call her for radio time and advertisement. 718-253-7273.
Some people getting excited. Why nobody says it's such a work and doing why? Why some people getting excited? Over the years, it's such a time. Never fight, never fuss. Never be hasty and do things in a rush. You got to work hard as you can. You got to make it be better man. Got to be on this in mind. Make the night before the sunshine. Just a secret you should find. Oh, why? Why some people getting excited? When over the years it's so sour and why? Why some people getting excited? Over the years it's so sour and oh, why? Why some people getting excited? Over the years it's so sour and why? Why some people getting excited? Over the years it's so sour and what do you do today? Will help you along the way. If it's the line, God is there with you all the time. Tell me why. Why some people getting excited? Over the years it's just a work sample. Why? Why some people getting excited? Over the years it's just a sample. Perseverance and tolerance. I saw my goals from a distance. Never yet put up resistance. What will I say like a child?
You could see eye to eye. There'll never be two other people, no, as the sweet as you and I. Because I don't know, just don't know how to say goodbye. I really don't know how I'm gonna say. Just don't know how to say goodbye. Wish I knew. Heaven is also why I take it. Step by step, I know we can, yes we can. Our love should be for all the world to see. Without you, it's a broken plan. But I don't know, just don't know how to say goodbye. Really don't know how I'm going to say goodbye. Just don't know how to say goodbye. Don't know how. this weekend. Our love should be for all the world to see. Without you, it's a broken plan. But I don't know. Just don't know how to say goodbye. I don't know. I really don't know. Just don't know how to say goodbye. Wish I knew the way to. Just don't know how to say goodbye. Really don't know how.
From the city that never sleeps comes with a purpose that keeps it real. From the city that never sleeps comes 93.5 FM. Oh, Brooklyn to the world. With sounds and cocktails to heal your soul. We're giving you the news, the vibes and entertainment. Education systems, we're giving you the best. We're nothing but the best. So just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Whether you are drunk or whether you are drunk, 24/7 we stay showing love. Kings and Queens Radio. 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 Kings and Queens Meditation brings you entertainment, education, information, multicultural meditation, 93.5 FM.
Don't touch that dial.
If you love your favorite show, don't forget to donate. Donate is very important. Donate now. Be the one to keep your show on the air. Donate now. Go to DONATE, donate now. Yes, you. We need your help. Donate to KingandQueenradio.com.
Zena G. Bevel Arundel, owner and producer of King and Queen Radio, also BrooklynStation.com, is proud to sponsor this program. And our most popular sponsor of the show is spiritual reader and advisor Sister Jovan. Give her a call right now. 1-718-253-7273. One free question. Enjoy the stations.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
When it comes to help in spiritual matters beyond the norm, no one comes close to the international, world-renowned spiritual healer and advisor, Sister Jovan.
Are you suffering? Do you have bad luck? Do you feel you need some help? Well, there is help now. Don't give up. I am Sister Jovan, a spiritual reading advisor for many, many years, and I really want to get the job done. If you're having problems with your loved one, maybe you're having problems with money, maybe you're having court cases, well, I'm the one you need to call. You're sitting there thinking, where should I go? Or maybe you're going somewhere and not getting spiritual help. You call me now, Sister Jovan, and I can help you. Call me, 718-253-7273. Yes, you heard it. Get on that phone now and call now, 718-253-7273. I've been working more than 40 years and getting results. Now it's your time. Try me out. Don't listen to what others say. Try me now and you won't be disappointed. Call now. One free question by phone.
Sing out in glory to the nation we belong. We go from heart to heart and strength
This to the king. That was love shot. So to the boys and girls, is the mother of the world. His blessing more than diamond and pearl. Papa is the mother of the world. So to the boys and girls, is the mother of the world. His blessing more than diamond and pearl. So don't let them go back like the king. The man who got the thunder and flash the lightning. Don't let them go back like the king. Selassie, I will bless it of the prophet. Bless him and free. Don't let them go back like the king. What a joy it brings. Oh, Joseph the true nation, bow in front of the king and crown him the king of all things. Don't give the ruler of the earth. Listen to his words. Selassie, I will cover everything. Don't make him praises for the king. Don't lose me of the ring. His blessings are everlasting. So, you are one like Goliath, and one like your mighty. Like David, restore you with this sling. Fire! Fire is the ruler of the world. So tell it to the boys and girls. Fire is the ruler of the world. His blessing more than diamond and pearl. Fire is the ruler of the world. So tell it to the boys and girls. Fire is the ruler of the world. Welcome to Private
Whoa, good evening. I'm feeling it. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com. Hello, beautiful people. And it is so lovely in New York City. The weather is trying to make me feel a little hoarse, but I'm going to fight it down with that lemon and the rest of that garlic and the rest of that good stuff. I want to say, beautiful people, it's a good evening here in New York City. The weather is tremendously nice. I just love it here. And I want to thank each and every one who's joining us this evening. Get out your tape recorders. Be ready for this great program tonight. We got a lot of artists on tonight on King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com, and we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. Oh boy, I've been working. When you say working, I've been working spiritually, and I've been working so hard this week to bring a lot of joy and a lot of happiness in all your homes and your lives out there. And I send blessing to each and every one out there this evening as listening to me, and I hope you enjoy this great show. This evening we have on, of course, our number one DJ, Tony Dance, and he's here and he's bringing that great music. And also we have Holly, our great manager, who's providing great things and making miracles happen every day on King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com, and so many other things she's taking care of. Bless her soul. And I want to thank this evening we're going to have on with me this afternoon, and she family member as well, Z. She's going to be hosting the radio program from New Jersey alongside with me from the King and Queen Radio. And you know, we have a show, The Queen's Pyramid, and she's going to be talking about that later on to you. And me and her, the two Z's, Zena and Z. She's going to be on this afternoon. She's going to be bringing great news, great broadcasts, and different things that she talks about, what you'll be hearing tomorrow on her show from 10 to 12. So on our show, the Queen's Pyramid, don't say, but she hosting the show. So it's the Queen Pyramid, and she'll be joining me tonight, and she's coming from Jersey, and it's going to be a great show. So we want you to stay tuned because we have a lot of guests and a lot of artists on, and I am so excited. We got people, artists directly from Jamaica tonight will be calling in as well. And so it's great. We've been working very hard to make this thing happen. And so I got to give Holly great again applaud for making this happen, because all that networking from here, there, I know nothing about technology. So big up to Holly, folks. You need to send some donations on King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDeBong.com. You can send donations if you care. We will love it. You can call in tonight. The station, the number is 718-687-1586. That's 718-687-1586. You can text in 347-699-6892. Again, you can text in 347-699-6892. So we don't want you to miss this show tonight. So I know you're ready because I'm ready, and I'm going to bring back Tony Dance. And don't forget, I'm Sister Devon, the African Spiritual Reading Advisor. This show is brought to you by Sister Devon. So make sure and support also the advertisement on King and Queen Radio. Go on the webpage. They are there. Support the advertisers and support on BrooklynStation.com, the advertisers and people who supported this program. Also, buy their music. You listen to the station 24/7. You'll be able to hear all the latest new music and everything going on. And stay tuned. Got a great show.
Welcome to I reject the gentleman, reject the Lord. I want to control one day, control what I want, anything beyond. Until say you're done with me, it's a rude boy, a shuffling, yeah, that's a rude boy, shuffling, again. Back where we get pumping again. Say, rude boys don't think you're again, boys don't get, yeah, then walk up the stress and try to change and rearrange it. I'm on the day I know the day. It's the day when they were hot like a flame. It's the day when they back down the lane. It's the day when we bought a man. Oh, to hell with you, mix up a food. Rude boy, a shuffling. Back where we jump on the land. Say, good boys can't be good. Good boys can't be
Shout out to you. Keep on that music jumping. Keep it going, DJ. All the rude boys out there. Shout out to the Rastas out there. John lives. Rastafari.
Ain't nothing too good. I just want to thank you.
That's right, folks. Don't forget, we're going to have a great artist coming on in a few minutes. So we want you to be prepared for this interview. We got artists to interview all night long, so just stay tuned. And I will be alongside my host and guest the same tonight. We're going to have the Queen's Pyramid joining us tonight. It's from New Jersey. So, folks, stay tuned. Jersey meet Brooklyn.
Zena Bevel, the producer of King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station. Call her for radio time and advertisement.
718-253-7333. Ain't nothing too good. I just want to thank you for being out there. But this one thing I know I can't help it. But there's just one thing that I wish for. I wish you said was as good as you look. I wish your body was as sweet as you talk.
And that's right. If you got a birthday in your Aries out there, a passion letter, a phone call can come from any close friend or romantic partner. You may be getting some calls or someone who really want to be close to you. So I guess you better be waiting for that phone, because it's that time. You've been waiting on that precious one to come in your life, but they're coming to you soon. So don't forget, folks, you listen to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, sisterthebomb.com, and we're live on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station on YouTube. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Vimeo. Okay, in a couple minutes, I'm going to be bringing that interview on, folks. So get ready. I'm going to let this song play a little, and I'll be coming with the first interview.
I know I won't leave my man. Oh, no. And I hope that he will understand. See, I ain't gonna I'm never gonna be like that girl who listen to people words. We're gonna make this world. Cause my baby, he put me first. See, I believe, oh no, I believe in all love. Even like my in love, that's my man. I know I won't leave my man. And I hope that he will understand.
Whoa, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. And I am your host, Zena Palin. And this evening, I'm going to present to you someone great, big, and famous. You're going to hear for yourself. So as we open up the line now, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening to you.
Great, and a good evening to you. How are you all tonight?
Well, we are doing just fine, and I hope you're doing fine too. How you feeling?
It's a beautiful night here in Deep South Texas.
Deep South Texas, and I'm right here in New York, and I feel like I'm down south. That's how hot it is up here in New York City. Well, I want to welcome you to this great program, and I want you to let the people know what's your name and who you are.
Sure. My name is John Blangero, and I go by the musical moniker of Sun King Rising. And I have a new album and single out, and I'm here to push the good word about it.
Well, I hear so much about you, Mr. John. I understand you was in a rock band at an early age. And what age was that?
Oh, yeah. I started playing music probably when I was 5 and was in my first band at about 14. I think I played my first professional gig when I was 14 years old.
Wow, that must have been exciting. And where did you perform that at?
That was in a bar in Western Pennsylvania, and it was probably completely illegal for me to appear in on those particular gigs.
Well, in those times we could get away with going in bars and stuff. I think I started at 14 too. So those was the good old days. Now you can't do nothing. They got cameras and everything to stop you. How are you dealing with the change of life?
Sorry, what was that?
How are you dealing with the change since the time you've been growing up? How are you dealing with the different changes?
Well, I've had a very interesting life. After I started off in music, and then I moved into medical science. So I did that for quite a few years.
Wow, that's fantastic. Medical science and also a musician. And I understand you play piano very well. Is that correct?
That's my main instrument, piano, and I pretty much keep myself to acoustic piano. So.
And that's fantastic. And also, you play classic music as well.
Oh yeah, I have a pretty well developed background in that, and besides doing kind of 70s style Southern rock and soul, I also have a band that does, I would call it neo-symphonic progressive rock.
Wow, that's a big name there. That's a totally different one than I heard. Well, we're here in the North, and I guess that's going to introduce the Northern people to some good old Southern root music that you made. So your music is in between neo, how you say that again? Because
No. What you'll be playing is strictly kind of Americana roots. It is my Sun King Rising project is really a throwback to early 70s Southern rock and Southern soul.
Ooh, that hit my soul right now because I'm Southern too. So it hit me very well. So you always was raised in Texas, or you stayed in other places?
Actually, I was born outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I was born to a Southern mama, so I was actually raised in a Southern culture, and then I got to Texas as quick as I could.
Well, I guess that's what they mean, the South should rise again. No matter where we go, we still carry that Southern in us some kind of way or another. Is that correct?
It has a deep roots and a deep pull.
And we can't get rid of it no matter how much we try. I've tried to get rid of that Southern, and I cannot leave it. So you know what? I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to keep it. So
that's right.
So again, so you've been doing this music very well. Where are you performing now?
Currently, we're finishing up our second album, so there's no gigs right now, but we anticipate touring by about June of 2022. We're still getting over, the COVID pandemic in terms of live performances. So.
Okay, so how you all dealing with it down there? Are you still COVID where you can't go in places? Do you have to be vaccinated and all?
Well, Texas is pretty free, so.
Wow.
Luckily, since I am still part of a medical school and I'm a professor in a medical school, I'm fully vaccinated, but I think it's looking pretty good down here in Texas. We're definitely on the improvement side.
Okay, stepping into that just a little bit. I don't want to take you off the subject, but since you're in medical, I want to ask you a medical question. Do you think that people are losing their rights by being forced in a way to take the vaccination?
Yeah, I'm not. Even though I am very pro-vaccine, I don't think it's right to make people do anything medically that they don't want to do. So, I see both sides, but ultimately it's the responsibility of the individual, in my opinion.
Okay, thank you for that. And we're going to take you back to where I wanted to go with you with the music. Are you planning to ever come in New York City? Do you think you're going to plan any gigs up north?
Absolutely. We'd love to come to New York City. And like I say, probably the summer of 2022, we'll be looking at gigs in the Northeast.
All right. We'll be looking for you to come to King and Queen Radio. We welcome you at any time you want to come. So now what we're going to do, we're going to play your music, and then I'm coming back to you to ask you some questions, okay?
Great.
All right.
Hi, everybody. This is John Blanchero from Sun King Rising. You're listening to my single, Freewheelin' China Blue, on King and Queen Radio, broadcasting on WVIP FM.
I am a southern man, I lead a southern life. Grown southern cotton with my southern wife. But never known much comfort, but still somehow I'm a glory man out here in the soul of the South. Praise the Lord on Sunday, I really am late. Where my neighbors burn the silver on the plate. And I pray to Jesus that he'll reveal his light. Cause the further lies is making me deny. I pray to heaven, yeah, to step in hell. I can undergo me too. Well, you still have it's free will, she's free will in China. There's some apple in a sharecropper's house. Telling words come from a celebrate's mouth. Moonshine and moonlight making down my eyes. But nothing matters but when I hear your sighs. But the rustle of interest in the air. You know I forget my place. Oh, I skip Suzanne to overhead. Her lips are moist as morning dew. I am a sinner, but I do not despair. She's free without I'm trying to be. I wait a heaven day to step in hell. I can undergo me too. Well, you still have it's free will, she's free will in China.
Whoa, that was fantastic. Whoa, are you there, John?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah.
That was fantastic. You know, it took me back, really back in the 70s at that style. The style it's going, I think it can do good right now in different places. I think that song can hit. So when you're first going to perform it, where you first going to go and perform it, do you know?
No, like I say, we're just now setting tour dates. We're going to have another album out probably in June of 2022, and I think that's what we'll be touring around to support.
Okay.
So,
well, we support you with this music. And where can they find the music? Let them know where they can find it.
Sure. Well, you can find it in all major kinds of the typical spots. The easiest way to find it is to go to my website, sunkingrising.com, and then there'll be lots of links from there. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it on all the streaming services, and you can buy the CD easily off of places like Amazon. And there's also, we're about to come out with a vinyl version of the album for people who are really into vinyl. And so it should be relatively easy to get a hold of.
Okay, let them know the name of the song again.
So that song was the single "Free Will in China Blue," and we're very happy with the way that one has been received. And like you said, it's kind of a retro 70s.
Yeah, it's a retro 70s
vibe, you know.
Yeah, that vibe will pick up very well. It's a great vibe, and it's meaningful right now, and it's got a lot of meaning into it, especially if you're Southern. It takes you really right back down to those country roads and cotton roads, or those type of places. So it has like the juke joint type of style. So it's
that's what we were going for. We were going for that muscle soul, Memphis kind of sound with a real horn section, real players. There's nothing fake about this album at all. It's all real musicians.
I see the real musicians, and I see the real people in it, and I admire you, and I thank you for coming on this program, King and Queen Radio, presented in Brooklyn Station in 93.5 FM. We enjoyed you, and we hope to have you back on with us soon.
Great. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly.
All right, and you have the rest of your evening very good, okay?
You too. Thank you a lot.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard a great, great, great artist and medical, and that's very good. We really enjoy having him on this show. And you as well, if you want to have your music, have yourself on this great program, you can write us right now. Text us at 347-699-6892. Attention, Holly, that's 347-699-6892. You can call 718-687-1586. You may find the lines busy. We get so much calls, but still keep calling. 718-687-1586. Hurry up and get your slot because everything is filling up fast. So you want to get on this show, you better start booking now because the winter is coming and we're not going to have no available slots. So you want your music out there, this is your opportunity to come on, and I will interview you and I will make sure you be heard. And this is for you. This show is your show, so do support it by coming on. So if you're an artist and someone out there, text right now 718-687-1586. I'm sorry. That's the number. You call in 718-687-1586 and you text 347-699-6892. And if you want your horoscope, psychic reading, a question answer, now you have that chance. I will do that for you. All you do is call in 718-687-1586. If you want to talk, if you want to text 347-699-6892. And if you're a Virgo, you like people, but sometimes you just like to be left alone. You don't want to be bothered. And you'll give people a hard time because you got times and things that in your life that you just don't like to be bothered. Sometimes you just want to be left alone. Not that you're angry with nobody, not that you don't like people, but you need your space. And when a Virgo need their space, they're going to let you know they need their space. They're going to be very agitated. You ain't going to want to bother Virgo when they need their space. So shout out to all the Virgos out there. And Libras, I'll be talking about you soon, okay? So, folks, if you want to know something, Sister Devon is here to answer your question. This is your chance. And if you want an appointment daily, call me 718-253-7273, located 1752 Flatbush Avenue. That's 1752 Flatbush Avenue, the corner Avenue J, East 35th. After 12 o'clock in the morning, too many people are booked up. I have to take care of my spiritual work. You will not get me. So have to be after 12 o'clock only. So make sure you start setting your appointment. So let's go back, beautiful people, to Tony Dance.
If you're looking for solution to all your problems in life, there is one person and one person only you should come to, Sister Dubon. Our address is 1752 Flatbush Avenue. Phone number is 718-253-7273. Make it your duty to see Sister Dubon if you're going through any problems in life. I can tell you from my experience, she is the best. She is the one and only that you should come to. Don't go to anyone else, because she has the solution to all of your problems, Sister Dubon.
Sister Dobong, gifted reader, and healer Sister Dobong will help you with lucky numbers, health, money, and love problems. She promises you better days. She's waiting for your call right now. 718-253-7273. She specializes in getting your loved one back in your life. 718-253-7273. KingandQueenradio.com and BrooklynStation.com, the #1 station with 93.5 FM, promoting artists daily 24/7. Check us out, the best in promoting. Call us now, 718-253-4239. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Watch out, they will betray you. So why won't have them realize it? Yes, they will want you to dread. But dread as is dreader than them. Evil men are very done. Why do you try to provoke us? Do you hear when the lion is speaking? Never you try to but I can hear you. When that betrayal comes, you will wish that day you never respond. And something you get, and that's how you from above. You can take back his mind. I take you there and still come. That's
right. I'm picking up on the Holy Spirit. Tell me someone out there is having a difficult problem and trying to get a job, and you're trying and trying. Well, it tells me you're going to be getting that job very soon. The Spirit say, take some baking powder and take that baking powder and wash your hands for 7 days and do the 23rd song with baking powder. And watch and see what happens. Things gonna change for you, and you're gonna see luck come in your life, and you're gonna get a job. I see someone who has a lot of spiritual energy. You know things, you know what's going on, but you don't want to tell people sometimes. Well, you keep that spiritual energy. Don't get rid of that. You're not crazy. What you're seeing and what you're knowing and what is coming to you is a sign that God is trying to tell you, yes, you're right. So don't let no one fool you. You're thinking something about someone and you're pretty sure, but you got doubts in your mind and you're getting confused. You know the truth and you're trying to ignore the truth. God is telling you, yes, you're listening to me now. It is true what you're thinking. And I'm picking up on someone who has a hard time trying to think. Your memory look like it's going away, it's fading away. You need to do something spiritual to get yourself back in touch. You need to cleanse your mind, pray to St. Clara or St. Clair to clear up the situations in your mind. You need to take one brown egg and pass over your head 3 times. Don't break it. pass over your head 3 times and take that egg and toss it in the garbage away from your house. And that enemy who's working on your mind to confuse you, to keep you from going in the direction you're going to go, they're going to become very confused, and you're going to know who's doing the evil spell on you. Trust me what I tell you. I'm picking up on someone who has pains right now in the lower part of the hip, and it's bothering you very much. That's not a spiritual condition, that's a medical condition. You better go to the doctor and check it out, because it's going to create a problem that can take away you from walking. So you've been trying to ignore it. Stop ignoring it. It's time to do something medically about it. I'm picking up on someone who having bad immigration problems. Yes. It seems like someone has blocked you. That's why you can't get through. That's why things are being controlled. You're supposed to have your papers. You're supposed to have everything. But guess what? The person got a hold to your papers, and they're holding on to them. And that's why you thinking that your papers didn't come. Your papers came already. But you got to pray. And what you got to do is get on your knees. And you're going to take a brand new nail. Put that nail in your left hand and look up to God as you're looking up in the sky, and pray with that nail in your left hand. And I guarantee those papers going to come back to you. Amen. The light of Christ is real. Okay, DJ, play some music.
Never give the power I'm all in mind. You judge a rasta man. Only Jah know. Jah will never give the power I'm all in mind. You judge a rasta man. Only Jah know. Ballin' and Funita, there are just one of a kind. Only one thing on their mind is the fight against natural lasting. Ballin' and Funita, there are just one of a kind. Only one thing on their mind is the fight against natural lasting. Natural lasting. Standing firm in my life.
All right, folks, I'm getting ready to go on a short break. You're going to continue listening to the program. And the Queen's Pyramid, we're going to be joining the Queen's Pyramid on King and Queen Radio. The Queen's Pyramid is bringing people together. And me and Z, we formed the Queen's Pyramid. And she's going to be joining me a little after 10. I'll be back about 10 after 10. And she will be on here, and she's joining all the way from Jersey. So this is going to be interesting. So you got to stay tuned, because she's going to stay with me throughout the rest of the night. And we're going to be bringing topics and news, so you will be able to call in. So make sure you take the number down now. It's 718-687-1586. And if you text us, 347-699-6892. Again, that's 718-687-1586. You text us, 347-699-6892. And I want to thank all of you folks out there on Facebook, wherever you at. If they turn off everything, make sure you go directly on the station. They can't turn off KingandQueenradio.com. BrooklynStation.com. It's 24/7. Go directly to the station from your Facebook to KingandQueenradio.com, BrooklynStation.com. In case you're on Facebook, Twitter, because sometimes with music they cut us off. So you don't want to lose this great program. So in order not to lose it, go directly to the webpage. That's KingandQueenradio.com. BrooklynStation.com, and look how many numbers of people that goes to the webpage daily. Okay, I'm gonna take it out with Tony Dance, and I'll be back with Z on the Queen's Pyramid.
You gotta get like, a lot of new tracks gotta get cut.
Dark brown the shade of my skin. Only had color to my tears. That splash against my collarbones that rocks my soul. Looking back over my past dreams, but I once knew. Wondering why my dreams never came true. Somebody tell me, what can I do? Something is holding me back. Is that because I'm black? In this world of no pity, I was raised in the ghetto of the city. Mama, she worked so hard to earn every penny. Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black? Something is holding me back. I'm wondering if it's because I'm black. Like a child stealing his first piece of candy and got caught. Wondering round life's corner somewhere I got lost. Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black? Something is holding me back. Is it because I'm black?
She was looking for some vacancy. Said she wanna be my secretary. She never thought she'd see no. But she wanna work for me. She don't really have a diploma, but she still can't do the job. She taking temperature, listen to the rumor. No, work is better than job. She told me, she fixed my head, she fixed my chair. Let me tell you, she will take the hair. You're a late speaking man, she said. And if you wanna give a hand. She told me, fix my desk, she fixed my chair. If you think she would take a hand. You're a late speaking man, she said. And if you wanna give a hand. She don't really have a diploma, but she sure can do the job.
She said, don't tell me never listen to no woman. No, words can better than tomorrow. She said she wanna be my personal secretary.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
Alright!
You are now located in the King Radio Station, Brooklyn Station, and therefore it's what I'm going to see the pepper and the picture right there. That's our best radio station nationwide. Sit down and listen to our best music sounds. That was your boy like Mr. Right here, number one radio station I ever had. King and Queen Radio Station.
From the city that never sleeps comes one of broadcast that keeps it real. From the city that never sleeps comes 93.5 FM. Oh, Brooklyn to the world. With sounds and cocktails to heal your soul. We're giving you the news, the vibes and entertainment. Education systems, we're giving you the best. We're nothing but the best. So just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Whether you at home or whether you at work, 24/7 we still showing love. Kings and Queens Radio, 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 Kings and Queens Radio.
Kings and Queen presentation, breakthroughs, entertainment, news, education, information, horticulture, meditation, 93.5 FM.
Don't touch that dial.
If you love your favorite show, don't forget to donate. Donate is very important. Donate now. Be the one to keep your show on the air. Donate now. Go to DONATE, donate now. Yes, you. We need your help. Donate to KingandQueenradio.com.
Zena G. Bevel Arundel, owner and producer of King and Queen Radio, also BrooklynStation.com, is proud to sponsor this program. And our most popular sponsor of the show is spiritual reader and advisor Sister Dobon. Give her a call right now, 1-718-253-7273. One free question. Enjoy the stations.
Sister Duba is the world-renowned spiritual healer and advisor, the icon in the world of spiritualists. Sister Duba.
Well, I love doing what I do, and I love to help people. I'm always there when people need me, and especially if you're having problems with your loved ones.
Girl, I was having problems with my man, and I went to see Sister Duval, and I got my man Fight back.
Here is what people say about Sister Dubon.
She has been like a guiding light. She has assisted me in so many ways where there was darkness, and she has swum up the path for me to really get out of that darkness, you know. And I appreciate her ever so much.
See her in the morning, be happy in the evening. Sister Dubon, 718-253-7273. That again, 718-253-7273, or just visit her, 1752, that's 1752 Flapper Down, right at the corner of Avenue J.
Sing out in glory to the nation we belong. We go from and thank the privilege is mine to sing
Gertrude in New Jersey. I am amazed at the clear, insightful, and direct information I received from my reading with Sister Dubon. She was spot on with so many complicated issues I have been struggling with, and has shown a light on the answers and solutions to several dilemmas currently confronting me. This has helped me move forward with assurance. I highly recommend a session with Sister Dubon. She is truly gifted, compassionate, and sees deeply into one's inner life. Thank you so much for the reading, Sister Dubon. This is a testimony from a woman in India. Sister Dubon, the reading you did for me was awesome today. Despite being in two different corners of the world with totally divergent cultures, the way you exactly pointed out the various happenings in my life is truly amazing. You could identify clearly my family members and other people in my life, which has proved beyond a shadow of a doubt your psychic abilities. You were quite accurate about my working style and lifestyle. I shall take your valuable suggestions and implement them in my life. I am waiting for all those predictions about my future life, which you had made to come true. I feel that God feels special about you, and that is why He has endowed you with psychic powers to help people in distress. In case anybody needs guidance, they can always bank on Sister Dubon. God bless you.
Sister Dubon, reader and advisor. She's a miracle maker. Call her for fast results. 718-253-7273 and solve your spiritual problem.
Good evening, and welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDebunk.com, and we are live. And of course, I'm going to be John and Z, and she's from the Queen's Pyramid, the host of the Queen's Pyramid. She's going to be coming on with me in a little bit. So I want to just say thanks to each and everyone who's tuning in with us this evening and who's always tuning in with us. I want to thank you very much. And if you want to call us this evening, you can simply call us at 718-687-1586. You can simply text us 347-699-6892. I want to say a shout out there to King and Queen Radio Africa and Brooklyn Radio Station Africa out there. Shout out to Deals, shout out to Puff Andy, shout out to Billion, and shout out there in Lagos, and shout out there also in Abuja. Okay, Abuja. Okay, so big up to everybody out there. And I want to say, Charlie, big up to you out there in Nigeria as well. Charlie the Boss, a famous artist out there. I want to shout out to him out there as well in Nigeria. Big up to you out there. And all the folks out there tune in with us also in Ghana. Shout out there to you as well. And I want to say all the West Indians Island, there we go, Jamaica. We are listening to it live right now. And you just finished listening to the Way Beyond show. And there we go, Jamaica. We start now. I'm going to have artists on very soon. I want to say shout out there to another member of with us out there. Big up to you, everybody who's following us right now. And we're trying to get back us on both stations, and we will be on there. Maybe if not this week, next week, Brooklyn Station. I thought I was on Brooklyn Station, but it wasn't. So, but anyway, shout out to all you folks out there in King and Queen Radio. Hey Z, how are you? Hold on one moment out there. I think we're gonna have Z joining us in a few minutes. Hello Z, how are you? Soon, 1 minute out there, folks. Hello. Hey.
Peace and blessings to you all. Shout out to New York City, Jersey, Tri-State. I love you all. Hey, Sister Dubai.
Hello, me. Love you, girl. You out there with
you too.
Yeah, you know, we as queens, we getting ready to take over the Queen Pyramid.
Amen. You know it's going down. Yes, sir.
I know it's going down. So I want you to tell the folks about the Queen Pyramid and tell us some news and what's going on out there. We want to hear from you.
Yeah, no, it's just a motivational, station, a motivational segment for you guys from BrooklynStation.com and from KingandQueenradio.com. You guys can tune in every Tuesday and Thursday morning from 10 a.m. to noon. And we're going to give you guys the news, the informative news, the motivational news, and hot topics throughout the week. And so that's what we're doing. We're building each other. It's the Queen's Pyramid. That's what we're here to do. So yeah, shout out to Sister Dubon. I see you out there in New York City.
Well, I see you with your garb on. You look beautiful out there as always.
You do too. I love you so much. You're so beautiful, and I love the work that you're doing out there. The good message of motivation and inspiration and enlightenment that you're giving to the people. May they continue to call in and get that inspiration.
Well, I love how you're doing the pyramid as well out there, the Queen's Pyramid. You're doing an excellent job. And so tell us about, you was telling us a little bit about what was going on in Haiti. I was listening to that the other day. Can you give us a little news on what's going on in Haiti now?
Right. Actually, I had a couple of things that I wanted to give you guys a little bit of update about. So I covered a couple of topics throughout the week. One of them was the cargo that was held off at the port in Los Angeles for all of our resources, which we are supposed to receive for the holiday seasons. Thank God, after we did the report, the cargoes are moving out. The shipments are going to the stores and they are able to start moving in our items. So we'll have them in time for our holiday seasons. So that was one good thing.
That is a great move because, I was worrying about that. And I was people going to be able to get their gifts because, I love Christmas. I don't have to celebrate it, but the beauty of it, and it does something with people. It brings people together.
It really does. It's such a magical time. And it's the time of the year for you to give.
I really can't separate the two between Halloween and Christmas.
Me neither. I don't. I see the same in all. For holiday seasons from Halloween to New Year's. And we got a party for New Year's. 2022, nothing but blessings for all of us.
Well, I know you got something always good. And so tell us about Jersey. How is things going over in Jersey with the vaccination and all that?
Well, with the vaccinations, things are still leery. People are still resistant here and there. Some people are getting it, some people are not. But that's the thing about freedom of choice, because we have the choice to decide what's best for us as individuals, and that's what makes us individuals. And so, heck, it's moving at a snail pace. Some people are getting it, some people are not. But we, for everyone, for the upcoming seasons, if we're going to interact with family members and everything, I believe we should just take precautions. Wash your hands. If you're not going to get vaccinated, keep your mask on. You know what I mean? Just be safe. And think of people that may be vaccinated or people that are accustomed to getting sick because of health issues, So, and as for the people in Haiti, they're still requiring they still want a ransom. They still want a ransom.
I have a story to tell this evening, and this is what I discovered. What a lot of people don't understand, in Haiti, during the time they had the earthquake, so many Haitians was destroyed and had to leave Haiti, and they went into the South American countries. They was in the South American country now. Since then, that's almost 15 years.
Right.
And what happened, they traveling in all the South American countries, thousands upon thousands. They learned the language, they adapted to the culture.
Yes, they did.
A lot of them know Spanish, a lot of them know Portuguese. They are our African people that always was very brilliant in what they do. They're survivors. They just can survive anything. So now went through all these countries. So now when the pandemic hit, they all decided to leave. And what they did was they migrated through Panama because they knew Spanish, and a lot of them went that route and went through those dangerous mountains there were. And they made it to America. Now they're here. They cannot send them back there because their land was destroyed. Where they came from, no more. So so what those Haitians supposed to do? Go invade the other Haitians that was left there with their land and territory? How can you throw them when this country's supposed to be a free country once you make it here? How can you throw them back to a country that's no longer theirs? Mother Nature took their part of their land away. That's why they had to leave.
Yep.
So how could you throw them back in Haiti on top of the other people? Where they gonna go? Go in other people's houses and say, we here?
Well, in all reality, it's like an animal that's displaced within their habitat. When an animal is within their habitat and they're deprived of their necessities, they begin to move into a different habitat. And that is what is happening from Haiti. Their habitat has been deprived from hurricanes and natural disasters and everything that has happened. So they're moving into different territories because they are people that need to survive. What are they going to do?
So you have so they shouldn't leave them here. Isn't the country say once you're in here, you're supposed to stay?
Yes. Well, they can file for asylum. They can file for asylum, but it's up to the government to accept it, to say that yes, you are considered an asylum people, and it's granted.
So they can file for it.
They can file for it, yes. But it has to be granted, and it's a process, and it gives them protection. It gives them protection until it's granted, until it's heard in the court of law. So if they feel that they need to file it.
It disappeared very fastly. What happened to the incident of the kidnapping in Haiti?
The people are still there. There's five children that are reported. And they're asking for a $17 million ransom.
So what do you say? Do you think the country should come up with the money?
My thing is this. If they come up with the money, which they do have, how are you going to spend it? You're in a country that's poverty stricken and no one else has money. We have to think with logic in these times. And so $17 million as a ransom is really not going to help.
It's really not going to help. That must be individual ransom.
Right.
This country as a whole, because $17 million is no money.
Right. Well, where are you going to spend it? Everyone else is broken. Everyone else is displaced. Everyone else is poverty stricken. You're the only one with $17 million. Where are you going to spend it? We know where you got it from. It doesn't make sense to me.
So America just you give it, you know they gonna get it back, so just get it 17
Hey, tomato, tomato, balance the scales.
You know this country, America, is brave. They not gonna let that happen. You know, Haiti is like to them, no, we're not gonna do that.
Right.
You know, the
No,
pride.
they're
They're gonna have to
fighting.
bring the pride one way or the other.
Right, and they're fighting, rightfully so, because there are people who have so much destruction, such natural disasters that they have nothing else to do but fight. So I understand.
Okay, but you forget in Haiti, they got all the American people up there in those nice hills and stuff. Got property and stuff. How they gonna get out of there?
That's up to the people of Haiti.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'll pay that $17 million.
That's up to the people of Haiti. You know, their laws are completely different. And so, you know, whatever they feel.
In the rich hills of Haiti, they got to figure out now what's going to happen to their house. So, you know.
Right. So, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Americans may be smart and say, well, since y'all already over there rich, y'all pay the people.
Right. You know, it's a tough battle. It's a long uphill battle because we still got a lot of fight for the people of Haiti. We still got a lot of fight for the people of Puerto Rico. Remember, I covered that throughout the week, and their grid is still on the verge of completely being blacked out.
Okay, I want you to hold on 1 minute because I have a guest coming on, and then I'll get right back with you, okay?
Take your time, sis. I'm here always. Peace and blessings to you all.
Blessings. Okay, I'm going to WVIP 93.5 FM, King and Queen Radio. And I have an artist coming on, folks. And I'm going to give just a little music, and I'm going to come right up with the artist.
Wonderful feeling of our God. It's really
Did you figure it out?
and you feel have you ever
No, not now.
Gonna take one I'll fix it tomorrow and give it to you. Gonna take one and give it to you. Baby, just take it. But never break it. Oh, because easy, darling. But never try to cheat it.
Yeah, man. I think King and Queen Radio on BrooklynStation.com. 24/7.
You're never gonna find it.
All right, I'm going to come in now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to King and Queen Radio. And we are live on King and Queen Radio. And we also have BrooklynStation.com if you want to listen to that as well. But we are live on King and Queen Radio and WVIP 93.5 FM. And this evening, alongside, we have with us someone very special and I'm getting ready to bring them on right now. Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Well, it's a pleasure hearing from you. And who am I speaking with this evening?
You're speaking with an author of health book, Ravi Sahai. I am speaking from San Diego, California.
Well, it is a pleasure when you are here live on 93.5 FM, and that's King and Queen Radio. And it's a pleasure to have you here with us this evening. And I understand that how long have you been writing?
Well, I wrote my first book called My Health is Your Wealth in 2006. So I have been writing for almost, 15, 20 years.
Wow.
But the second book, which we are going to talk about more, is a prayer, which is the title of the book is May You Be Healthy.
Oh, I love that title already. May you be healthy. Okay, so when you wrote that, what did you have in mind when you said, may you be healthy? Explain that to me, please.
Absolutely. As you can see, and you are into healing and you are into these divine powers, so it is a prayer. It is a prayer for all of us, more than 7 billion people on the planet. As you know, the pandemic has caused a lot of suffering. Many people, many loved ones have died. So the book is about a call to do our duty to our body so that the body defense system, the immune system, is healthy, vibrant, and strong. And it is able to take the challenges that come from outside, and sometimes Mother Nature also gives us challenges, whether it is hurricane or flood or a pandemic. So that's the book about how to build a healthy body so that it can fight adversities that come along the way.
That is fantastic, because right now that is needed very much prayer also with holistic medicine. So you also have holistic medicine as well?
Well, by training, I am an engineer. I am an electrical engineer.
Yes.
And I came to this country from India at the age of 23.
Wow.
Which was 1971. And I didn't think that I'll be writing a book on health, but it so happened that in my midlife, I started to get sick.
Yes.
So I had many chronic diseases.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, I had heart attack.
Wow.
In 2003, I had congestive heart failure in 2007. I had a pacemaker in 2012. But today, my pacemaker is disabled. I am 73 years old. I am vibrantly healthy. And along the way, I learned some lessons. And the lessons are, as you asked about holistic medicine, is something that I had learned a little bit just from my mother and the ancestors.
Yes.
About how to keep the body healthy, which is through Ayurveda. Ayurveda is an Indian medicine, holistic medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And I did some research, and at that time when I was getting sick, I did some research online, and I found Candida overgrowth.
Mm-hmm.
You might have heard about it.
Yes,
and that kind of connected to Ayurvedic wisdom. And in 2007, modern medicine or biology has made one of the greatest discoveries of this century or last century after penicillin, called microbiome. And microbiome, knowing about microbiome and how to keep microbiome vibrant is the answer, and everybody should know about microbiome. But the beauty is that it is very much connected to Ayurveda. So the Ayurvedic prescription of lifestyle makes your microbiome healthy and vibrant, and that way you are healthy. So that's my book.
Wow, that's a fantastic book already. So now that you've been writing and you experienced so many things and so much complications, I would imagine in your book you will have something, maybe not exactly a cure, but something that can aid in this pandemic that we have. Would you have something? Because you know it's a repeat of history. They just give it different names. So I know you've been doing a lot of research and studies. So I know you would know what is going on now is repeating itself throughout history. Do you have something can be something curable or something that can tame it a little bit, this new epidemic disease?
Well, absolutely. As you know, our Mother Nature is very, very intelligent.
Yes.
And virus, as you can see, they are very intelligent too. So one of the lessons that we are going to learn is how to live with Mother Nature.
Oh, that's
fantastic. And microbiome is the gift of the nature. I don't know if you know, when a baby is in the embryo, it doesn't have the microbiome. But when it comes out of the embryo through birth canal, then it gets the microbiome. And these microbiome actually become developed in 3 or 4 years, and they give you the immune system. And these microbiomes are trillions of cells of bacteria, fungi, etc. And those are dependent on our lifestyle. Every moment, what you eat, what you think, what you exercise, what is your environment, all that is dynamic. So it is nothing is like we got it from our genes. It's 99%. What are we doing today?
You're absolutely correct in that, because it's how you live. But I want to ask you another question that I believe, but I think you're on the same path as I am. Is it depending on your location as well, where you at a certain time?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question a little?
Okay, that's complicated what I said. For example, if you get a certain disease, you pick up cancer. If you in a certain atmosphere, in a certain place, do you think it can break down those chemicals that you're talking about and you can get a disease easily, depending on where you are located and where you at?
Very good question. Absolutely true. As you know, with the pollution, we are finding that cancer is very much related to the pollution that has been created. People have tracked pollution along the rivers like Mississippi, etc. But it's more complicated than that. It is just not external. It is also internal.
Yeah.
If I have a stress, then I have compromised my immune system and the disease can come. So the food that we eat, if the food is not making microbiome healthy, then that can compromise also.
Yeah.
So the answer is, to your question is yes, but it is more than that.
Okay, I see where you're coming from with that. So again, with what you're saying now, it makes a lot of sense. But what I'm thinking as well, okay, this disease is created through internal. So now with the new evolution of food, how it's being processed and made, no matter what you eat, is there a way, is our body adapting, changing with the new chemicals that's being put in food? Because we are no longer getting natural food. We are getting, I would say, chemical food. How can your book deal with that type of system? Are you up to date with that as far with your book?
Absolutely. So here is the point. We have to understand how much farther we have grown from the real food, because everything we eat, or most of it, is processed food. Now, I'll tell you that we're talking about disease, but obesity, being overweight, now we are finding is also a disease that is caused because we are eating processed food and the microbiome is not healthy. So the new term for food is, are we feeding it to our microbiome? Because they are our pets. They keep us healthy. They fight disease. So what do they eat? They eat fiber. So prebiotic is a good term that has come up. And prebiotics are in fresh plant food mostly. So you can see how we have to redesign or go back to the way Mother Nature wants us to. So I would say, have a small vegetable garden. I do. And the tomato that you grow there is not only tastier, it is very microbiome rich. And so is kale or radish, or any vegetable that you can grow.
Okay, now I'm going to stop you on that one, and I do totally agree. But now I was a farmer in the farm life, and I understand during the time I was raising, I came up with the old dirt and the original dirt, but through evolution changes, as I was getting older, they started putting chemical and stuff in the dirt and changing the dirt. Back when we used to farm, every year we used to change the dirt and move to another part of the earth to get the real richness from the earth. So what is going on with that now that you say with getting the food from the earth? How will you deal with that in a place like the city, like New York City, where the earth could be not so fertile?
Again, we are struggling with that big time, and we have to make changes. So what you said is so true, that the perfect storm came. Perfect storm came in after Second World War. Let me explain to you what happened there, and you can relate to it. And the result was this obesity and chronic disease. So when people started to move to suburbia from the farms, they lost touch with the food that they really wanted to, the body would like to have, which is fermented food, which is natural food, which is fresh food. Then came processed food, fast food. They wanted to make money by selling a food that doesn't go back from Maine to Hawaii. And that means you take all the nutrients out, because otherwise the food will rot. Now, on top of that, as you talked about farming, the farming became industrialized. And we had fertilizers, which were chemical fertilizers.
There you go.
So we got it all kind of a perfect storm that our microbiome was so much marginalized that it weakened the immune system. Now you are asking me, how do we correct it? We correct it basically by understanding that this is poison for us. We have to go back to organic farming. We have to eat whole grain. We have to eat plant-based prebiotics and also probiotics, which is you can make it out of milk or dairy or even non-dairy milk, like coconut milk or soy milk. So I make my own kefir, and I make someday with coconut milk, and someday I make it with dairy milk. I don't have food allergies. So the point is, you can, once you are aware as to how microbiome will keep you healthy, you will come up with ways, because chronic disease is very, very expensive and torturous for the country and for the family and for the individual. So we must change.
All right. Well, I'm very happy to have you on this show, and you give such great knowledge, and I understand now. And so they really got true farms out there, so where you can get the real true food. Do they have original farms still out there? You know, they're just saying, you know, a lot of times they put label and say organic, and it's not real. They still got organic farms with the natural earth.
Well, that is, that is changing, because, there are, in cities, you can get delivery of farm fresh foods. You can go and visit their farms. You know, these things are starting to happen. We have farmers markets. As I told you, you can have a small vegetable garden yourself. The idea here is that you eat, you know what you're eating. That's number one. So if you eat outside, you also have to say, well, where can I have more plant-based? Can I have salad instead of, just these processed bread or things like that? It's going to be a change, and when the consumer wants it, the supply chain will change. I don't think politicians and the producers are going to be the first to change. It has to be a ground level, ground root change, and that is why you and I are talking about it.
Well, I'm so happy to have you on this show. So where can they get your book, and let them know if you have it and where they can contact you, so that people can get more knowledge and more education like I learned tonight. I learned something very important, and I really, really got to read your book as well, because the first one I read is fantastic. So I want them to be able to get the new book you have. Give them all the information, please.
Well, thank you again for having me on this show. Yes, the book, as I told you, the title is May You Be Healthy. It is available on Amazon worldwide on both formats, Kindle and paperback. I have kept the price very low because I want every person to benefit. Kindle, you can buy it for $2.99.
Wow.
And May You Be Healthy, you can buy it for under $10, paperback. Now the other part is you go to Amazon, and if you say May You Be Healthy, and my first name is Ravi, R-A-V-I. Last name is Sahai, but R-A-V-I, May You Be Healthy, you'll be able to get the book on Amazon. I also have a website with my name, ravisahai.com. RAVISAHAY.com. So those are the ways to do it, but most importantly, you have to take this very important responsibility to keep yourself healthy. This book is a manual, and the subtitle of the book is Well-Being for pennies a day. So it is not going to be an expensive, it is more about creating a lifestyle that is going to be vibrantly healthy.
Well, Mr. Robbie, it's a pleasure having you on. And I want to ask you, do you give any presentations anywhere, seminars?
Well, there are podcasts that you can find on YouTube. You just say Ravi Sahai. And also on my website, I have a contact page. So people can contact me. Now, I want to put a disclaimer. As you know, I am an engineer. I'm not a holistic doctor or a medical doctor. But I'm very, very passionate about sharing my story so that others can benefit from it. So in that way, yes, I'm available, and my contact page is available on my website, ravisahai.com.
Well, again, Mr. Ravi, I want to thank you so much for the great knowledge that I received from you this evening. And thank you for coming on 93.5 FM King and Queen Radio. And it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Likewise, I thank you very much for having me.
Okay, take care.
Hello, this is Ravi Sahai of my latest publications, May You Be Healthy, and My Health is Your Wealth, live on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station.
Boy, what a good evening here, folks. I want to thank you all. There we go, Jamaica. And don't forget, we're coming up strong with There We Go, Jamaica. And we're coming directly out of Jamaica this evening with a famous artist. So you can't miss this show. Don't forget to call Sister Devon daily. That's 718-253-7273. When you're having troubles in your life and no one to turn to, well, guess what? Sister Devon is always there with an open ear and ready to help you, ready to get that work, spiritual work done for you. Get that results and get your life back in track again. So if you got troubles in your life, make sure you call Sister Devon. And if you are Leo, a close friend or group which is associated with money, may want to get you to do something, don't bother. You can find yourself in a lot of trouble. So you don't want to get involved with people that's going to bring you down, telling you they can help you make money, and the next thing tell you to come on a trip with them, you will have a big issue going on. I want to say a shout out there to Shaba out there in Jamaica. I want to say big up to Beverly in New York City. I want to say shout out there to Hedda. And I want to say a shout out to everybody listening to me right now at this program here. And there's so much going on. I'm picking up on someone. There's a man that may be in the entertainment business. He may have went away and he may be with someone that he don't know. The person is fooling him and he may have a big problem later on. The person may be using him only for his whatever he can get, but what that person don't know, he don't have much himself. So guess what? That person gonna return back to the original person they love in due time. I see candles are burning, and the candles are burning in favor of someone who is looking to get their loved one back. I am picking up on someone who has to make a move. You want to get out of that place where you're at. You're not happy there. The spirit telling you to go. Follow the spirit. You will find a way. You may feel like you're stuck. Don't stay stuck no more. Get your bags and start walking. I'm picking up on someone who has issues in telling somebody they don't love them. Go ahead and tell that person, because by you continue with the person and fooling them, you're only going to hurt yourself, and it's going to create a big problem later on when you have the person you love. So get out of that relationship, move on to someone that you really love. Okay, I'll be back with Z on the next hour, so stay tuned for the Queen's Pyramid and we're going to do the Queen's Pyramid. I'm going to let her bring some news, and some goodies to you. The Queen's Pyramid coming up with Sister DeBong. The Queen's Pyramid, Z.
What I have is what I give. What I give is what I have. What you see is what you get. The little that I have, I share with you. Love is knocking on your door. Don't turn it away. Love is knocking on your door. Don't turn it away. Instead, check it out. If ever you are in doubt, before you turn it away, check it out. See what it's all about. Before you turn it away.
KingandQueenradio, I am Ginger, the reggae soul man, Saint, and I am here to restore the integrity of this great spiritual music that we call reggae music. And this music serves as the voice of the oppressed. And this music was found upon the downtrodden of I people, who I'm talking, the suffering people all around the world. You are the reason why I sing. Saints? Yeah.
It will make you sing and dance. All night. Love is knocking on your door. Don't turn it away. Love is knocking on your door. Don't turn it away. Instead, check it out. After you are in doubt, before you turn it away, check it out. See what it's all about. Before you turn it away, but you know, love will make you laugh, love will make you cry. Love will make you do things without even trying. It will take you by the hand. It will make you sing and dance. Alright. Love will make you jump and shout for joy. Love will sometimes play you like a toy. It will warm your very soul. It will make you sing and dance. Alright. Love will make you laugh, love will make you cry. Love will make you do things without even trying. It will take you by the hand. It will make you sing and dance. Alright, will make you sing and dance. Alright, will make you laugh, love will make you. Alright, will sometimes play you like a charm. It will warm your very soul. Make you sing and dance. Make you sing and dance. Alright, alright.
As I said before, I never let you down. As I said, you're my baby, my dainty baby. And I never gonna let you go. You think I decide to leave it? You know me better than that. Think I leave it all you down on your knees. Oh, you do that. I'll tell you right to you. It's only you can see into me, my baby. I'll be there. Hold you tight to me. When you're outside, baby, yeah. I will show you you're so much better than you know. When you're lost, you're alone, you can't get back again. I will find you, that I bring you home. And if you wanna cry, Moses here to dry your eyes. And you know, think I decide, baby. You know me better than that. Think I lay down you down on your knees.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com. And there we go, Jamaica. And I'm going to be bringing on Z this hour with me and the Queen Pyramid. And I'm going to bring her on and let her take over the show until I get the artist on. And she's going to be giving you some news and some headlines on WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, Z, are you there? 1 second. Okay, so in a few minutes, folks, she should be on the air very shortly. So now if you are Cancer, right now, if you're Cancer, you can find yourself going through some difficulties, having problems with someone you love. Maybe the communication may not be so good, and you find yourself in arguments and getting heated up with fights. And so you're going to have to really take control of your thoughts and your mind, and don't fight so much. Just cool off a while, Cancer, because you know you got your ways and you can really get angry when you get angry. It takes a lot to get you angry, but when you do, you'll get angry. If you want to text in the station, the number is 347-699-6892. You want to find out about you something, you can text in the station now. You can simply call in 718-687-1586. And if you're just joining us now, you're listening to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. Check out the webpage daily. Enjoy the SisterTheBomb.com. You have the spiritual prayers, your horoscope. There you can find out what's going on. Also get your spiritual prayers is there if you're religious and you believe in prayers. Prayers is the key. I have prayers there waiting on you for love, money, prosperity. Different type of prayers is waiting for you. So do go there and get the prayers that you need. Well, I see you come back. You're on. You're ready, because this is your show now until the artists come on. So I'm getting ready to let you go on and do your thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Queen's Pyramid, and me and Z, we put the pyramid together so you all got to help build the pyramid. So I'm going to turn over the host on WVIP 93.5, the Queen's Pyramid. We are the King and Queen Radio and BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com. We all in one. And we got the Queen's Pyramid. And the Queen's Pyramid is hosted by your one and only Z. Z, take over, girl.
Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you all for having me here tonight. Can you guys hear me out there in New York City?
We hear you loud and clear.
All right. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Sister Dubong. You're doing such a wonderful work out there in New York City with your readings and your inspiration and your motivation to the community. Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, that's what we're here to do. We're here to motivate. We're here to encourage, and we're here to inform. And so, we need you guys to tune in. We need you guys to like. We need you guys to share. We need you guys to subscribe, call in. We need you guys to donate. We need you guys to support the Queen's Pyramid. And that's why I'm here to introduce myself to you all. Like she told you all, I'm Z Vega. I'm out of Jersey. And I am here to bridge the gap between Jersey and New York, tri-state areas, the world. We are here using this platform to bring the people together. And so, yeah, I thank you all for having me here tonight. I will be on tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. from 10 to noon, and Thursday from 10 to noon also. And I appreciate you guys tuning in, calling in, with your comments, calling with your concerns, your questions, anything that you would like to discuss with the station. Make sure you call into Sister Dubon or Miss Zena Palin, as you may address her, CEO of KingandQueenradio.com. And she will lead you in the right direction. And that, from my knowledge, is 718-253-7273. That is 718-253-7273. And so, yeah, Sister Dubon, we are here. We are live. And is there anything you would like to discuss with the people tonight while we're on here?
Keep talking, please.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, no. It's fine. It's okay. We have it covered. Sister Dubon is handling things on her end. And so, yeah, we are live here, guys. And we are encouraging you to tune into our station, like I said, for me, every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to noon. And we have a dynamic lineup here with BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenradio.com. You guys, man, don't be strangers to our station. Tune in, call in, like us, subscribe. We are here to encourage you, to motivate you, and to keep you informed of the topics that are taking place throughout our world, throughout our community. Yeah, so we are here. We are live. You taking it back to New York City, or you guys still? Okay. Well, it's nighttime. We are here live tonight. And guys, I just want to talk about relationships because Sister Dubon, she having a moment. She's fixing things back there doing her magic. And so I want to talk about relationships tonight really, really quickly, guys. If you have someone that you love and you care for that person, but you guys are fighting. You guys are mad at each other. You guys can't see eye to eye. I'm encouraging you guys because the way the world is, think of that person. If the world was ended, would you call that person? Would you want that person to come by and spend those final moments of your life with you? That's what I want to know. Because life is so short. And guys, love is so real. But relationships, they're tricky. And so I just want to know, what are you guys doing out there? What's going on in your relationships? I heard Sister Dubon giving some encouragement earlier, encouraging guys to keep your head up and focus on positives. And that also occurs with relationships. There are a lot of broken homes. There are a lot of broken relationships, but I had to mend the relationship recently. I was going through relationship, and I had a friend that wouldn't talk to me, and I was so upset because I really missed this friend, but I couldn't get over the fact that we had an argument, and I couldn't get over the fact that this person wouldn't talk to me anymore. And so I'm encouraging you guys with the holiday season coming up. It's Thanksgiving, it's Halloween, it's Christmas. Guys, love on each other. Even if you have a disagreement with someone, a misunderstanding is very easy to attain, but very hard to come back from sometimes. And so I'm encouraging you guys for this holiday season from me, Z Vega, Miss Zena Palin, Sister Dubon, KingandQueenradio.com. I'm encouraging you. Love on each other for this holiday season. If you're mad at someone, suck it up. Call that person. Love on that person. Think about that person. If they're long distance, send them a card. Tis the season. Let's get in the holiday season, guys. Let's start to love on each other because tomorrow is not promised. Because we're losing each other to COVID. Because we're losing our friends and family and not understanding what is happening next. But this is the holiday season. So I'm telling you, from me, Z Vega, from King and Queen Radio, and everyone out there, tri-state area, Jersey, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island, Bronx, love on each other. Love on each other for this holiday season. And that is my message to you guys here from the Queen's Pyramid. I want to know what you think, guys. Call in, tune in. Tune in to hear The Way Beyond. There we go. Jamaica with Sister Dubon on KingandQueenradio.com and at Venmo.com at Zena GB Vel. Tune in. I want to know what you think. 718-253-7273. That is 718-253-7273. So, do you have anything else for us on your end out there in New York City, Jersey? Anybody? You guys? Are you there? Are you still fixing the airways? I think we have some technical difficulties, guys. It's okay. Yeah. So how you guys feeling out there tonight? We are live and we are here on The Way Beyond / there we go, Jamaica with Sister Dubon on KingandQueenradio.com and Venmo.com. Right. And so, yes. You guys have anything would you like to call in and give your input for tonight? It's a very magical night tonight, guys. I know we don't see Sister Dubon, but she is in the building. She is there. She's working. She's getting it together. And so I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think that could improve the show. I want to know if you have any input. I want to know if there's anything you would like to donate to the show, to the station. I want to know if you guys have any questions, comments, any input, or anything that you would like to provide to KingandQueenradio.com. Call in. New York, where you at? Okay. All right. Yeah, we're back. Holly from the station, are you there? Are you guys still live?
Yes, we're live. Keep talking.
Keep talking. I need your input so we can build. Where are you? Yeah, right.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Sister Devon. We had some technical difficulties.
We're back. I got to have the camera set on us over here. We didn't have that much technical difficulty. I heard you very clearly.
Oh, okay, that's great. Because I had some on my end.
And what time is your show on in this morning? 10. Well, it's not morning yet. It will be 10 o'clock this morning. You'll be on.
Yes, it's 10 o'clock from 10 a.m. to noon. I was saying to you that I had technical difficulties on my end because my 2-year-old came up, and so
I got you. You know how that go. BrooklynStation.com, 10 o'clock in the morning. You want to tune in to the Queen's Pyramid.
Tuesday and Thursday morning from 10 a.m. to noon. Tuesday and Thursday morning, the Queen's Pyramid.
All right. So we'll listen to you in the morning, and thank you, darling. And you have a great night, okay?
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you guys for having me. New Jersey, New York, thank you so much. Z Vega, thank you, Sister Dubon. Thank you, KingandQueenradio.com. You guys have a good evening. Take care. Peace out.
All right. Take care. Thank you, and see you in the morning. Your great show. Okay? All right, folks, you're listening to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDeBond.com. And it's a great, great time for you to really enjoy the show. And I'm happy everybody's listening. And again, don't forget the show tomorrow morning. Okay, there we go, Jamaica. I'm going to take you to some music, and we'll be right back.
That's like you don't like it.
You are now located King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation, and BrooklynStation.com. With the scene of the Belinda Victor right there. That's our best radio station nationwide. Sit down and listen to our best music sounds. That was a boy like Victor right here. Number one radio station I ever had. King and Queen Radio station.
Welcome, right, left, right, just so just a come, left, right, yeah. Ooh, yeah. And then say, here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta. I and I start the crew, soldiers to Selassie, army. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta. You're not the oxygen, I did general issue in a body. The people in my mouth say them tired of easy yoga. Evil like a fall when we try the 90 yoga. Believing from down, for them life not easy yoga. Even one time said it's not an easy yoga. Sean occupied the motherland, calling all soldiers to kind of cut along. From creation,
You're writing out a plan, but chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting soldiers coming from near and far, right? Executing. Say I see I works and the left the far right too. And then say here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I wanna start recruit soldiers, facing up the army. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for oxygen, I think I'm not right, it's a winner one. Just see, I am not to the wicked my dream. The walking out the holy love, we make me see no better. Come on, enjoy music.
That's right. Don't forget tonight, 12 midnight, we got DJ Darkness coming up with some good dance music. So you don't want to miss 12 on BrooklynStation.com. So don't forget 12 midnight, BrooklynStation.com. DJ Darkness is coming up with some great music. That's 12. So set it now, download your app, BrooklynStation.com. 12 midnight, DJ Darkness.
Your friend Beverly got his number. He's in Jamaica. You can't call him. You don't have his number. Just told me she don't have his number. He said Beverly got it. Okay.
Waiting so long, without you, so all it was anything you proved me wrong. In a face that's with fun, in a heart shape come around me, and you never get so down. And when you know me, in a lost space come and show me, hold me and control me, and you never get so down.
All right, folks, thank you. That DJ Tony Dance is really rocking us in here tonight. I hope you folks are enjoying the show. And don't forget, if you like to be on this show, we would love to have you here so we can either sit down and talk in the studio or you can call in. And the number that you can text us if you like to get on this show It's 347-699-6892. Hurry up and text us so you get your spot right away. Or you can simply call 718-687-1586. Or you can simply write us KingandQueenradio at gmail.com. KingandQueenradio at gmail.com. Again, you can write us King, KingandQueen, King and Queen Radio at gmail.com. Our Brooklyn Radio Station at gmail.com. That's Brooklyn Radio Station at gmail.com. And you want to come see Spiritual Sister Dubang. Telephone number 718-253-7273. You're having troubles? Call Sister Dubang. 718-253-7273. You're feeling disappointed with your love life? Call Sister Dubang. 718-253-7273. Having nature problems? Don't know what's going on with your loved one? Why they don't want to go no more to bed with you? Why they not sleeping why they sleeping to the other side, turning it back on you? Call Sister Dubang. 718-253-7273. Is my loved one cheating on me? Call Sister Dubang. 718-253-7273. Simply come visit Sister Dubang after 12. That's 1752 Flatbush Avenue, the corner Avenue J, East 35th. That's 1752 Flatbush Avenue. That's in Midwood, Brooklyn. Again, want to thank you for listening to this beautiful show, and that's every Monday night from 9 to 12, King and Queen Radio. From there on, we got DJ Darkus coming up with music on BrooklynStation.com. Don't forget, tomorrow night, we have a great show tomorrow night. The Juggernauts is coming on, and you will be excited. All week we have shows on BrooklynStation.com. Download the app, BrooklynStation.com. Subscribe and like so you know when the live show's coming up. Subscribe and like so you know when the live show's coming up. If you like to donate, simply donate to this station. You'll see it on the web pages. Okay, I'm going to take you back to some more music, and then I may give you some more psychic readings. But don't forget to call Sister Dubang, 718-253-7273.
Just one heart is saying that candy kisses sweet and hold me tight, baby, don't let go. Baby, shout me in your face, that's fine. In your heart, shape come around me, and you never miss one time.
And don't forget, we are multicultural radio station, and we want to salute all the foreign countries that support King and Queen Radio and BrooklynStation.com, SisterDubang.com. So make sure you support King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDubang.com by subscribing, like, and send a donation.
Hold me in a lost space, come and show me. Hold me and control me, and you never miss what it's down.
KingandQueenRadio.com. 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 Brooklyn Station.
Just like the wind that blows, I'll never let you go. 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 No, 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 no. I'll never let you go.
Wow, what a beautiful evening it is here on King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. Okay, folks, we are waiting for that artist in Jamaica. Momentarily, he should be calling in. Okay, there we go, Jamaica. Don't forget, all week on BrooklynStation.com, we have a lot of shows lined up in the evening. You have nothing to do and you like to dance, you want to get exercise, lose weight, well, the BrooklynStation.com, go directly to the web pages, folks. King and Queen Radio, there's so much on the web pages to see. Go directly to the web pages. They cut you off Facebook. Go to the web pages. King and Queen Radio, support the web pages. We on YouTube, we on Twitter. So check out the web pages, folks. Don't forget to call Sister about no matter your situations in your life. You're upset with the situation with your landlord giving you problems, and you need to calm them down. Call me Sister Devon so we can get the landlord under control. Some of the landlords are going wild, and Sister Devon getting that, taming them down. So when you got troubles with your landlord, call Sister Devon. That's 718-253-7273. If you're having a situation with someone who is trying to have some type of habits, some type of condition, spiritually, you can bring their name and I'll be able to help stop that. Soon we are going to have someone great coming from Jamaica. I want to say a shout out to everybody in Jamaica now listening to this program. You listen to There We Go Jamaica. And we should be bringing an artist, great artist that's on in a few minutes from Jamaica. Okay,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to King and Queen Radio, and we're going to take this artist. Good evening to you. Hello. Yes.
Clear?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear. Yes. And how are you this evening?
Okay.
Good. How's
I'm great.
That's
I'm great.
Yes.
I'm not hearing you that clear, but I'm hearing you though. Give thanks anyway.
Oh, well, give thanks. You don't hear me that clear? You should hear me very clear.
Well, I'm not hearing you that clear, but
oh, well,
I'll work with it.
Okay, well, I hear you loud and clear. Where are you calling from right now?
Yeah, I'm calling from Jamaica, straight from Jamaica, Clarendon.
Clarendon, and how's the weather in Clarendon?
Say that again?
How is the weather there? How is the climate now?
Oh, it's going on Clarendon. It's okay, it's nice, you know what I mean? Climate is nice, no violent that much. Everything is good in Clarendon at the moment. Give thanks, you know what I mean?
Give thanks, and that's where. Well, we want to tell the folks you're live on WVIP 93.5 in New York City, and you want to tell the folks who are you. Give them your name and give us a little history about you. What is your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Okay, my right name is Samuel Everton Williams, aka Emmanuel Stein.
Okay, and you're an artist for how long?
Oh, I'm an artist more than over 18 years.
Wow. And where did you perform a lot at?
Okay, I perform at a local event. Also, I perform in the States, in a couple of different states. So I perform at Spain, Jamaica. I perform at Salute. I perform Stars in Action. I perform at a couple of local events in and out my areas. And I perform in California. I perform in New York.
Wow.
And a couple more states.
You very well. And what is your performing name? Give us your performing name.
What is my performing name?
Yes.
That's the question?
Yes.
Okay, my performing name is Emmanuel Stein.
Okay.
Emmanuel Stein.
All right. So it's a pleasure having you on this evening here. And when did you first started out performing? How long?
Where did I first perform?
Yes.
Wow. When I could remember.
Well,
a long time.
Well,
I perform at a lot of local places, but I think my first major performance was a show named that show name a show named Culture. Damn. I don't remember, but that show picked by Bersamans and some of my friends. And that show was in St. Catherine, Oliver.
That's beautiful.
Trust me, I don't remember the name of the show, but I think that one time that show peaked, and it never keep back again.
Don't worry yourself. When you're famous and you're big, you forget those things. That's how I know you're good, because you don't remember them. When you're big and you're making it, you forget all those little things. You big now, so. I didn't expect you to answer that, because if you'd answer that means you're not big. So I already know you're big there. So who the last person that famous you was performed with on the stage with?
Okay, I perform with Sizzla, I perform with Killabaton, I perform with Tony Rebel, I perform with a lot of big artists.
Well,
I do perform with.
Well, that I'm very happy to hear, and we are happy to have you on. So, what I want you to do, sing us some lyrics from natural, from the soul. We want to hear you sing something natural from the soul.
Okay. This is a new song I have out right now, and it's called Dream and Jerry. So I'm going to sing a little small piece for you all.
All right.
Just a dog from I love you, put no one above you. Dream and Jerry, just you beside me. I ask for nothing more. You feel my right. It's like my life complete, yeah. 7 days of the week, yeah. I'm falling on the street now. Where you make, yeah. I'm flat on the feet now. Lying on the feet, yeah. Put a spot on the cheek now. God, I love me not sick. Hey, you just know, say I love you. Put no one above you. Even Friday, 39.5 FM, King and Queen.
Hey, King and Queen Radio.
After nothing, oh, BrooklynStation. Oh, you feel my breath. You know what I mean?
All right, all right. Okay, that is so lovely. We are so impressed. I want you to hold on. We get ready to play your music, and I'll be right back with you. Hold on.
All right.
Drive Time Production. You know, when it's real, it's just real. What else can you say? What else can you do? You feel my pain. Just know someone love you. No one above you. You and Jerry, just you beside me. I ask for nothing more. You feel my breath. It's like the life complete, yo. 7 days of the week, yo. Hopefully that is sweet now. When you need, yo. Over on the feet now. Line up the seats, yeah. Put a smile on the cheek now. No other look in my seat. It's such a no sin love you. Put no one above ya. Keep my cherry. Just you beside me. Ask for nothing more. You feel my breath. Words can't express. Give thanks for the empress. And you so blessed. Everything fully manifests. Life contented. Still could not tormented. Oh, firm in the earth and I wanted. Future well expected. Such a blessing in love you. To no one above you. Keep my driving. Just you beside me. I ask for nothing more.
WDLD 93.5 FM. Keep it going.
You make us a strong, mighty and bold.
John Wills.
To make the good time roll. Boy, just a person love you. Put on a you my child, just you beside me. Ask for nothing more. You feel alright. Cause like my life complete you. 7 days of the Watch out, hey, just see the silence. Can't find nothing more. Oh my goodness, you made the night. This was fantastic. We love it. We love it.
Classic. Distance.
Oh my goodness, we are so happy to have you on. We got to get you back on this show again so we can have more time.
Man, so early.
Yes. So it's a pleasure. And where can they get this music? Tell them where they can find your music.
Okay, so this one is really releasing next week, so you get the pre-release.
Okay.
You're the first plate.
Okay.
You're the first station plate. So lucky are you. You're the first station. Station.
I am so happy. I'm so honored. Oh my goodness.
So next week you can get it on every digital platform. So yeah.
Where every platform,
and YouTube, you know what I mean, Instagram, iTunes, Spotify, all of them.
And tell them the name so they can be lined up for it, so they already know what they're looking for.
The title of this song is G-Man Diary.
G-Man.
The provider. That. G-Man Diary. G-E-E-M-A-N Diary. J-I-R-E-H. Diary.
I love that. G-Man Diary.
G-Man Diary, yeah. The protector. The protector. The provider. Sorry, the provider.
I love that. The protector and the provider. I like both of them. Well, it was a pleasure having you on. They're getting ready to cut us off shortly. So we will be talking to you, and thank you so much for coming on and giving us the honor of speaking with you. And I wish you the best, and tell all the folks in St. Clarendon that I love them all, because I got family out there, Robinsons and all the rest out there. So big up to you out there. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm big up 39.5 King and Queen Radio Station, Brooklyn Station, you know what I mean? And bless up the whole works, the whole family, and yes, I bless up my sister, bless up Chaddy and the whole works from Clarendon, Jamaica, and everywhere in the world. My works being represented, and it's a pleasure.
And shout out there to Beverly. Big up to her as well. And big up to you out there. Big up each and every time. Thank you. Rastafari.
Yes.
Okay, baby.
Big up goes for I.
Okay, baby. Bye-bye. That's Cat. Oh, that was fantastic. They gave me so many thoughts. I hope she's still Okay, you want to get on BrooklynStation.com right now, download the app, because DJ Dargus is coming up, and I want to thank Holly, and I want to thank Tony Dance for such a great hard work tonight, and I want to thank Z, and don't forget to join her tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. in the morning on BrooklynStation.com. So King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, and thank you all for all the King and Queen staff. We got so many out there working with us, and Juggernaut tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, and we got so many on Brooklyn Station. Just put BrooklynStation.com and put it, subscribe, so you can know all the great shows, because we got great people. And I want to thank all the King and Queen Radio family and all the people who
who have helped me throughout the years, and all the folks out there listening to me for years and years and years. Blessing to you all. Your lucky number tonight is 9, 25, 42, 18, 7, 11. And the big number I want to give everybody tonight is 5417. And I'd like to give you 888. Good luck, folks. And put your nice white candle up. And I only want you to pray to Jah. That's all right. A nice white candle up. And put your favorite, just put a piece of wheat bread and watch the blessing come to you. Okay, thank you, folks.
Listen up upon your case again. So say you know, say you're platinum. Such a beauty, you're a beauty, every man empathize. Yeah, I shall be a me bonify. Could I never let me see no matter how hard they try. Yeah, I shall be a me bonify. Could you see me hesitate no matter things, send me shy. Yeah, I shall be a me bonify. Could I have me come, bring me roll me higher. Yeah, I shall be a me bonify.